Hi and welcome to this section, using data within your application. In this section, we will help you to understand how to interact with data with an ORM. We show you how to interact with your data. So we will create a table, we will update our data, we will create our data, we will retrieve our data and show it to the end user. And at the end of the course, we will show you how to work with transactions. Create a connection to MySQL. In this video, we will take a look at MySQL. We will see what an ORM is, and we will use SQLize to establish a connection to our MySQL database. First of all, you can go to the MySQL website, and you can download the community server of MySQL. In our case, we are going to use macOS. You will get an install wizard where you need to go through. So you just do continue, agree, and you say, okay, I will install it. Type in your password, and there you go. Your installer will generate a password for you. So this password is very important to save that. So I recommend to put it on a separate file so you can always log into your MySQL database. And after that you come to the end of the installer. After that you can go to the bin folder of MySQL. Then you can just type in MySQL menu root minp to enter your password. And then you can log in and perform some queries in your MySQL. So next thing that we're going to do is use SQLize in our application. An ORM is Object Relational Mapping, and that's a tool where you can easily switch from database types. So you can say, I want to use a PostgreSQL, and after that I want to switch to MySQL or to SQLite. Well, you can do that with SQLize. So first of all, we need to install SQLize. After that, we need to install a package MySQL2. One of the things that we now need to do is create a database. So first of all, we will log in. Then here you can say show databases. You'll see that we have an error. So what you can do now is then we can type set password equals password 12345. Great. When we now do show databases, we can see our database. We can do now quit. When we now do this with 12345, we can log in. We can say show databases, and we have our info of databases. Now we can do create database Q&A, and then do show databases, and we have a new database Q&A. Now let's work with SQLize in our project. We do that by creating a file init database.js, and then on top of this file we will do a require of SQLize. Then we will create a connection to our MySQL database with the following. So we will create first an instance of our SQLize object, and in here we will define our database. Our database is Q&A. Our username is root, and our password 12345. Then of course we need to test our connection to see if we have established a correct connection. So we do that as follow. MySQLize.authenticate.then. When we have a successful connection, we will print out that we have a successful connection. And when there is an error, we have an error. So the SQLize.authenticate is just a promise that we get back, and we can react upon that. Now we can just execute our program in the terminal, and we get connection has been established successfully. That's great, right? We have a successful connection to our MySQL database.